What is going on, everybody? We're back on it. Vinland Saga, episode 8. Really starting to crank these episodes out. Um, Left off last episode, Thorfinn challenging Askeladd. Are they going to throw down right here on the boat? Are they going to dock? Are they going to fight at all? That's pretty much where we left off. Last episode, I wouldn't call it like filler, but we didn't get anything as far as like pushing the grand scheme forward. I think between last episode we watched was episode 7. I think between 6 and 7 we took another time skip forward. I think the last 2 episodes we've time skipped like 10 years forward. Um, Thorfinn, when his dad died, I estimated wasn't any older than 6, 7, 8, somewhere in there. Where we left off last episode, I mean, he's definitely mid-teens, somewhere between 13 and 18, somewhere in there, I'd say. So yeah, we've time skipped half a decade, if not a full decade. Um, and a lot would have changed in that time period with the war and like who's winning. We know that the Vikings or the Danish have decided to kind of fall back, given that it's winter time and trying to how that goes. I wonder if we're going to catch up with his mom and his sister, or what's going on. They still looking for him? Are they holding out hope? How long does Thorfinn keep following them around? I feel like he could leave at any point if he wanted to, right? But you know what he's there for, which is his revenge. So we'll see what happens. We'll go ahead and get it started. Pressing play at the very, very beginning, and when the opening comes up, I'm going to skip through that as well. So be ready to sync up again. Right at the very beginning, pressing play right now. Oh god, I gotta make sure I got the subtitles on for you guys. Oh no, they're on. Hope another village about to get overrun. Yep. Yes, I don't have my glasses, couldn't find them, so if I'm squinting the whole episode, you know why. Ha. Cleaning them blades. Hmm. I mean, the man's fueled by one thing and one thing only. Alright, we're skipping through the intro here for YouTube purposes. Let's go ahead and scan on through. Yada, yada, yada. Okay, we're at 2 minutes and 52 seconds in. Back on it, pressing play right now. Feudal Lord Gorm's village. Oh, this is everything they brought back, and they're actually sharing it with the people? Oh, wow. Okay, I thought they were, like, plundering and keeping it for themselves. Oh, shit. You want to get killed? Yikes. It's like that. It just really be like that sometimes, you know? Is that like a thing? Like the girls just welcome him home or something? Jesus. That's a lot of silver. Man's just interested in those numbers. But to say they just brought back all that treasure, I feel like that could cover them for the winter, no? All that treasure he brought back's got to at least cover their men for the 6 months at least, right? I think. I'd hope. I was about to say, girl, snap out of it. What are we doing? This is one of his, not a paid wife, but you know how it went in like arranged marriages. She was shipped off to somebody. Oh, it's a slave girl. It's not his wife. Okay, never mind. Uh-oh. I feel like he's starting to maybe not respect Thorfinn, but maybe he's like, hey, I have to maybe. I mean, every time he challenges me, I got to start taking it serious, you know? Kid's getting a little good. I'm getting a little old. He's. Uh, Thorfinn's got no armor. Who needs armor? Slows you down. He'll eventually get him. Eventually. Will it still be the revenge he wants if he beats an old man? Probably. Almost grazed eyebrows right there. Long blade doesn't work well in close combat. He's still stronger than him, clearly. Yep. When's the last time they did this? When he was a little kid? What do you mean he's gotten taller? You don't see this man every day, but maybe this is the first time he's actually like had to focus and like gotten a good look at his ass. He had him and really let that happen. Mmm. Mmm. We're not about to do this. Is he bringing up his father to mess with him mentally, or is he actually wanting to bring up his father? Jesus. Is he doing this because he's actually worried that Thorfinn could kill him? And he's like, hey, I need to kind of get this kid to calm down or throw him off his game. Hmm. That was still so fucked. I think he did that on purpose to get Thorfinn to be reckless. Yeah. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. He's still mentally not there. He did it on purpose. I feel like Ashlad really did feel the possibility of losing that, though. He's getting there. And I feel like even if he was mentally able to hold himself there, who's to say he probably still loses? But that gap has definitely shrunk. And could it be because Ashlad's getting older? Yes. Revenge is still revenge, though. But I mean, he was catching him off guard. Again, I don't know if he was catching him off guard because Ashlad really didn't know that he had improved that well. Like he wasn't, I guess, expecting him to be that skilled. Or he actually was concerned and figured, hey, the only way I'm going to be able to really, I need to, and we already know that. Um, Ashlad will do anything possible to win, honorable or not, which we've already seen. I agree. He could kill you in your sleep every night, but it looks like we know that Thorfinn's a little more honorable than that at the moment. Yep. He's too honorable to kill him in his sleep. Now that he's aged. He would have done it, well, I mean, he even attempted to do when he was little. Oh, shit. Oh, Jesus. Everybody's a slave to something. Oh, wow. Said it right after I said it. I need to go play the lottery. That's some Inception shit right there. Everybody has a weakness or is a slave to something. Oh, jeez. I mean, clearly this isn't really happening. I mean, who knows? It's an anime. Could we connect with people from the dead? Sure. I don't know. But we haven't taken that kind of. Oh, wow. I don't think he's actually seeing him there. He's just kind of going through some things at the moment. We haven't really gone kind of out of that realm in this anime. Where's Floki's ass? We still got to catch up with him and see what the reason was behind this. I'm still waiting on that. The girl, the slave girl, yeah. I wonder if Thorfinn ever is like, you know what? Revenge isn't me. I'm going home. I'm sure they'll connect. Wow. No respect for that man. She gonna say something about life being precious, and is it gonna make him kind of her family? Won't know unless you go. Yeah, it doesn't matter where you go. She ain't lying. You go to this continent at this time period, there's gonna be slaves and rulers and stuff there. You go to the other side, there's gonna be slaves and rulers and things going on over there. It's the first time we've heard him talk about something other than his revenge. I agree. Do we even know this for sure? Father believed in it. Are we flashing to that land? Do we just time skip out of winter? Holy shit. Are we back at his home little island? Where are we at? What just happened? We fast forward through winter? I'm guessing. I think we did. Yeah, I mean, it's August. Okay. I like that we're moving here time wise. I mean, we're maybe going a little too fast because I want to see what's happening, but nothing's really happening though. So I like that we're moving forward. Just last episode we talked about we're resting for the winter. Now the very next episode we've skipped through the winter and we're ready to go. Is this dude? And you want to throw him on the... I guess, but he could die. Well, he's probably gonna die. Why haven't they shown us this man's face? Like, everybody's not everybody, but I mean, people are worried about him, so I mean, we don't even know what skill he has. Maybe because he doesn't have the experience, so we don't know. Maybe he's good, maybe he's not. A Danish and Viking fleet led by the king himself. They're just mowing through everything in their path. Yeah, they're like nobody's stopping them. Oh. Episode's gonna end, I feel, before we get into this. Yep. I mean, if you got it like that, is that Askeladd? I can't. I mean, it looks like a different person. The voice didn't even sound the same, but I guess it is him. So we left off there. I mean, again, like I said, I mean, I'm enjoying the time, like moving here. I don't need to see Askeladd. I mean, not Askeladd. I don't need to see Thorfinn. Every single person he fights, you know, the skill he learns. Just let me know the time has passed, and you know he's getting older. He's getting a little bit stronger. He's getting a little bit quicker. He's getting a little bit better. The gap between him and Askeladd is definitely closed. How close it is, I can't really tell because it looked like it had closed a significant bit, or maybe it just took Askeladd by surprise. That he had, like he said, he hadn't really given him a good look. He looked taller. His skills a little bit, you know, but maybe he's probably still no match. They're not even in the same ballpark. The more, I mean, I don't know if it's going to be a reoccurring thing that he keeps challenging him. Or eventually does he just decide, you know, my father wouldn't have wanted revenge and he decides to walk away from it all? It's going to be hard because he's grown up as an adolescent, preteen, and a teenager fueled by this. So he's really shaping himself and his mentality to be so focused on this. It would really take something dramatic to slap him out of that. Besides that, like we said last episode, they decided they were pulling back, taking a break for the winter. Summer's here, we're advancing, and we've straight up advanced. We've almost advanced a full year in this episode because they're back at October. Winter's going to start up soon again. And they've just been mowing through. They said a Danish and a Viking-led army by the Danish king himself. And they're just mowing through England. Nobody's really stood a chance. They're mowing through, doing what they want, and then they've met at a head in London. We'll kind of see how it plays out. Had some good dialogue there from Askeladd talking about everybody's a slave to something. So what does that make Askeladd a slave to? War, fighting. Who kind of knows? Now that we kind of sped forward, I have a feeling we probably won't catch up with that slave girl. I thought maybe she was her and Thorfinn were going to have some kind of like back and forth interactions, and maybe it would soften him up. But the way we're skipping time period, I mean, she probably has nothing. She's probably never going to be seen in the story again. So it'll be interesting to see how that all kind of plays out. And again, I'm still trying to find out the bigger story. Is it the war? Thorfinn is just a small blip, or it's about Thorfinn, and then everything happening else is just, off to the side. We'll kind of find out as it goes. Patreon members, you guys will get this on April 12th. We'll keep chugging along and go from there. I mean, the discussions haven't been as long simply because we haven't really got much to really like deep dive into. Like, besides the beginning stuff, there hasn't been any deep backstabbing or any real development with Thorfinn. The war, I mean, they've been moving from like place to place, but I mean, there hasn't been anything crazy developing. So I'm sure like as we get deeper into it, we're only 8 episodes in, that the discussions and stuff will get better. But we'll go from there. Like, share, favorite, subscribe, and as always,